teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? What a build-up here for this college football playoff quarterfinal game. It's the Notre Dame Fighting Irish against the Texas Longhorns. EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt. We are excited for this quarterfinal game, and Holly Rowe joins us on the sidelines with some of the key storylines.
Guys, everything is bigger in Texas, and that includes the crowd here today for the Cotton Bowl. It is electric down here on the field. Everybody is energized and ready for this playoff matchup. I can tell you the teams will have to communicate and really lock in because it is dynamic here on the field. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Bringing it out, it's Young. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Looking to pass, it's Carr. Throws to the tight end. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And it's good for a first down to the 36. A new set of downs after that completion. Keeping it on the ground here. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage 2nd and 3rd down opportunities.
Again, he makes it 2nd and medium. From the shotgun, drops back. Looking to make a big play downfield. Tried to go very deep there, good effort, but now it's 3rd down.
I'm always a fan of an offense being aggressive and taking a shot down the field, and I really love these 4 vertical routes, Chris. This is a concept that I used to love throwing, but as a quarterback, you've got to identify the coverage, and then you got to stand in there and make a quality throw. Here, I just don't feel like he gave a good ball down the field.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Oh, that one's picked off. And he's brought down to the defense with a takeaway in the first drive of the game.
Chris, I think the true measure of a quarterback is not how you're playing when everything's going well, but how quickly can you bounce back from a mistake. And here, interceptions are going to happen, but what does the quarterback do moving forward? How quickly can he get back into rhythm?
They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Gets the first and still running. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior. Tough running to get the first down. He told us he chose an SEC school, Joel, because he wanted to be part of the great running back legacy in this league.
And what a legacy it is, Chris, and you're exactly right. So many programs have built themselves on toughness, physicality, running the football. I think about Mark Ingram and Derrick Henry at Alabama. What players they are, and here, they've got to continue to do that. Lean into that physical-oriented running attack. Feature this guy as much as you can.
Looking downfield, it's Manning. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Tackled after the return, but a huge takeaway. Could be a momentum shift right there.
I always wonder, Chris, just how quickly these quarterbacks can forget about a mistake. And listen, they're going to happen. You're going to throw interceptions. But the great ones come back right away, and they play better because of them. We'll see how he reacts the rest of the game.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
Second down after that previous play. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Breaks free, and he might be gone. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. So they get a big gain by feeding the speedy wide receiver, Joel. They told us they were going to do this. It makes sense. Get him the ball however you can.
Well, I really love that they're doing it with the RPO because that puts the defense in conflict, and then you can utilize that speed, and he's got more space to operate. The only thing the quarterback's got to make sure of, Chris, is delivering an accurate throw because, remember, timing plus ball placement, that equals yards after the catch.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Defense is coming after him. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Well, once you're outside of the tackle box, you can live to play another down as a quarterback, and he just throws it away. I like that decision. Didn't feel like there was much open down the field.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down. The punt team making their way on the field. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. We'll see what he can do with the return. Good coverage there. Zero gain on the return. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Powers through. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47. And this running back just continues to help this team. I think he's playing with a hunger, Joe. He said he wanted a chance to play for a championship, and it shows out there.
Chris, this is when the portal just works out perfectly. It's great for the player, it's great for the program, and because of that, it's great for the fans. He gets an opportunity to go compete for a championship. Meanwhile, this run game has transformed versus a year ago. Now, this is a really solid run game.
It's a shotgun run call. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They spot the ball now at the 35.
I just love these playoff environments. It's the first half, you get a first down on a run play, and it feels big. Anytime you move the chains, you can stay on the field offensively. You're trying to build momentum, get the ball down for a score.
To the air, it's Manning. On the move now. Looking deep down the left side. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. They get him down after the return, but that interception could be enormous. On a big play by this elite corner, Joel, he told us, they better not try me today. I'm going to make them pay. Here goes.
And, Chris, it's that confidence that just sets him apart. He knows that if the ball is in the air, he can go get it. He turns into a wide receiver. I can't believe they're throwing it his direction. As a quarterback, you've got to be aware of where he is. You've got to avoid him at all costs. I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
They stop him at the 22, but that's important breathing room on this drive.
They just have to do a better job defensively of sealing that edge. A lot of teams will talk about building a run wall, but also building a hard edge. And here, they're just not able to contain the running back, toss to the right. It's easy for him to get outside. Beautiful job on the outside by those wide receivers, by the way, getting blocks down the field. And it's a nice game for the back.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
I tell you, Chris, defensively, this is death by 1,000 cuts. They just allow these hitch routes to create second and manageable, third and manageable. It's too easy for the offense. The off coverage has got to change. They've got to get up in the face of this wide receiver and force him to have a difficult release. Take away the easy throw, or else this is going to be a long game.
They bring the punter onto the field now. They're going to kick it away for the second time. And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. No fair catch. They're going to make a return here. And they'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. Using his legs, it's Smothers. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Getting set. Here's second down. Handoff from the shotgun. Oh, look out, he's got open space. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact. Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down, and here the defense does a great job on first down, bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it. When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
He stopped short of that first down marker. It's going to bring up 4th and 3. We reach the end of a scoreless first quarter. The defenses are in charge as these teams pursue a national championship. Both teams desperate to get the offense going, find a spark and some rhythm in this playoff game. The offense will go for here on 4th down and 3. Back to pass. It's Manning. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Bring him down, but not before he converts that 4th down play.
This is the perfect call against man defense. Those linebackers cannot keep up with the tight end as he's dragging across the formation. Just got to be on time as a quarterback, and here they are.
And looking to throw now on first down. The receiver makes the catch.
I love these drag routes from the slot receiver, and it takes a wide receiver that has a feel for space and coverage. He's got to understand whether it's man or zone. If it's man, put your chin in your shoulder and keep running through the green grass. If it's zone, settle down in the soft spot and give the numbers to the quarterback.
Longhorns will come to the line to run the hurry up. Third down play here out of the shotgun. Moves out of the pocket. On the run here. Lets it go. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. That moves the football to the 27 and a first down.
No mystery who they're looking to on third down. You find your best wide receiver, you love the matchup, and you go to him. That's an easy pitch and catch and an easy first down.
This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter. He's got room to run. Look out. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9. Longhorns looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
Gets back to the line, but no closer to the end zone than that.
This D-line is just winning the line of scrimmage, and this battle up front, they're being more physical and more aggressive, and the quarterback doesn't have really any chance to gain positive yards. You can tell he's fighting just to get back to the line of scrimmage from the get-go.
On 3rd and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. Running back has it on the screen now. And they'll tackle him well short of the marker. Brings up 4th down. See if they tried out the field goal team. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. They'll set up at the right hash mark for this chip shot. And it's good right down the middle. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Young. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Back to throw. It's Carr. Looking to scramble. Trying to create here on the move. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. He has first down yardage at the 46. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. The junior able to bring him down quickly. The offense going with the hurry up. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket. He lets it go on the move. Pass is broken up. Now there's a flag down back near the quarterback. Did they hit him too late? Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Quarterback shaking off that hit, but the roughing the passer penalty gives the offense 15 and a first down. Trying to find room. It's Williams. He's past the marker and still going. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Catch made on the left side. Oh, he's in the clear now. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. We're going to go with the Wildcat formation, an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. Direct snap. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
PAT makes the score 7-3. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Brown. And he's got some space here. Just able to stop him, but it's a great return. Lucky to prevent a touchdown. They begin the drive with excellent field position. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Throwing up play action. On the move now. Hit just as he throws the ball. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Back to pass. It's Manning. Looking deep downfield to the left. He grabs it inside the 20. They finally stop him, but not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
Boy, anytime you can convert a third and long, that is a huge plus. And that's a great play call from this offensive coordinator. And then really good execution from the quarterback. You've got to stand in there, find a good option, the right matchup that you want, and then deliver an accurate pass. And he's able to do that for a nice conversion. First down for this offense. Well, that's as easy as it gets for an offense, just handing the football off. The offensive line doing some work. They have done a great job today running the football. And here on first down, you move the chains. You just continue to get that ball moving down the field.
Oh, they bring him down just short of the end zone. They'll spot it at the 1. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And the Fighting Irish will call their first timeout. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. They've been stopped on third down twice in the red zone already. Can they find the end zone this time? Motion now from the tight end. They'll look to throw it on third and goal. Touchdown, Longhorns. They go to the air to reach the end zone.
That is a big-time score from this offense to take the lead right before the half, and they get the ball to start the second half. A chance to double up here if they can get a stop on defense.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts them up 3. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. First play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's Carr. And the pressure's on. And the pass is incomplete.
This is exactly what this defense wanted to do, was get this quarterback off of his spot. And here he's got to escape to the right side of the field. And now he's on the run. And he is just not that accurate. Once he's on the run, there's contact, and it's an incompletion. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable third down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a third down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
The pass rush closing in. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
What a great job by this pass rush. On third down, they're able to get pressure on the quarterback and contact him as he throws. That contact, it produces an incompletion. Now it's 4th down.
And here's the return. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. So here we go. The first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. First down, looking to throw the football. Running back grabs it on a screen. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss. The Longhorns will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Chris, I've never been a huge fan of the screen pass on first down because the defense is in base defense. Generally speaking, they're ready to defend the run or the pass. And to successfully throw a screen, you've got to get those defensive linemen up the field in an obvious passing situation.
Solid gain in the running play. Third down now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
What a huge play by the defensive back. Looks like it's going to be a first down, and he's able to dislodge that ball, create the incompletion. Now it's fourth down. Again, timing. You got to show up at the right time with physicality. Knocks the ball loose, fourth down.
Coverage C makes the tackle. No gain on that return. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Scanning the field. It's Carr. He'll take a deep shot here. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Well, Chris, it wasn't technically a pass breakup, but there was nowhere to go if he even caught that. And in fact, I feel like he was even hearing some of the footsteps. You got to understand the drop because the defense was all over him.
That run takes it across the 30-yard line. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now to start the third quarter. Look out, he's got space ahead. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there. They continue to feed the running back, who's been a big part of building this lead. Joe, you wonder at halftime, is the defense going to do something to try to contain this guy, slow him down anyway?
Chris, I certainly thought they would adjust on that defensive side like you suggest, but if they don't, why not just feed him over and over and over again? If they're not going to stop it, don't go broke taking a profit.
Important second down play coming up. Trying to find some room. It's Brown. A sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. To throw, it's Manning. Moves out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's fourth down.
I tell you, you got to play well on third down. That's the money down for a quarterback. To be honest, Chris, I don't really care what a quarterback does on first and second. He's got to be great in situations, and one of those situations that I think about is third down. Unable to connect here, and now you got a decision to make on fourth.
They finally get him, but he found a nice lane in that return, and that means good starting field position for this drive. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
Second down play coming up. Looking for a receiver. Looks to the left for a quick throw. Incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. Just missed him.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Caught in the backfield. It's Williams. Brought down short of the marker. That's going to set up a 4th and 2.
Chris, I like the idea here offensively of getting the ball to the running back in space and allowing him the opportunity to make somebody miss. He just couldn't do that. Give a lot of credit to this defense. They're playing with great pursuit and...
Wait, check this out, Joel. The offense is going to go for it here on 4th down. 4th down. He's throwing for it. He's got it. Enough for a first down. Open field ahead. He made the tackle, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a first down with plenty to spare. Here we go. That huge explosive play has set the offense up in the red zone. Grab behind the line. It's Williams. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
This is so valuable for a defense to get the offense off schedule on first down. A nice tackle for loss, and now it's 2nd and long.
Loss on the completion sets up a 2nd and long now. To the air, it's Carr. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
I think this defense needs to think about changing up their coverage. These zone defenses are just not set up to stop these slant routes. You can see that window. It's wide open. The quarterback sees it pre-snap, and then he's just exploiting it. You might want to think about changing it up, going man defense, and allowing the corner to get in there and try to break this thing up.
Oh, they've got him for a sack. That'll bring up 4th down.
Finally, they're able to disrupt this passing game. This quarterback has been in rhythm. This offense has had a really good series, and you've got to do something. You've got to change up the look, change up the launch point, and they're able to get pressure on the quarterback and finally get him down to the ground. And now, at least you've got a better chance to try to get off the field. Well, that's a confidence boost for this team. It's a good quality drive, and you ended in points. I know they would have rather been in the end zone, but again, getting points on the board in this situation, that's solid for them.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away, and they begin to click now. Throws it to the right. Makes the grab. It's Coleman. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
That's a good find by this quarterback. Move the chains and create another first down, and now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
That is way too easy. This defense has got to adjust on first down. You've got to get up there and stop the run. If you can just hand the football off on first down and get first downs, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
Chris, you're supposed to build a defense front to back and inside out. None of that happens here. This offense hits them right down the middle. That is way too easy. They're going to have to change this scheme immediately. Call something different on defense right now.
There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. Important 3rd down play coming up. Can he make it to the marker? They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs.
For an offense, it's always important to stay ahead of the chains, and that's how you convert on 3rd down. So a nice pickup there for the offense.
The Longhorns have 1st and 10 here. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Back to throw. It's Manning. A deep shot right down the middle. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
I like where their head's at here on offense. It's third and manageable. Why not take a shot? I think you can still go for this on fourth down. You can catch the defense off guard, get a big play down the field. Even though it's incomplete, I still think they can go for this.
So check it out. Here comes the field goal team. They are a long way out, putting a lot of trust in the kicker here. And he's got it. A booming kick. What a howitzer.
What a weapon he is to roll out there and hit this massive bomb. I tell you, as a quarterback, that is just such a relief knowing that you don't have to get that ball inside of the 30-yard line for field goal range. All you've got to do is get it close to the 40, and you can trot your guy out there for a kick.
Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. First down, looking to throw the ball. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Been so difficult for them to establish any sort of rhythm on offense because this quarterback's below 50% throwing the football. He's got to get on track and play much better if they want to come back in this game. And it starts with timing. Your feet have got to be the clock of the offense. And right now as a quarterback, I feel
looking for a deep completion. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Boy, you don't see that often. He is normally so sure-handed, and as a quarterback, that cannot creep into the back of your head. Keep going to him. Remember, he's one of your best players.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Looking to pass. It's Carr. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
That's just a great defensive series. They're getting off the field right away. 3 straight incompletions. They're doing a good job up front, forcing the quarterback into an uncomfortable situation in the pocket. And these defensive backs have done a great job on the outside, being sticky in coverage.
And now the first play of this drive is set up at the 37. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Great job by the defense. Nobody fooled by the play-action pass. They get into the backfield and get to the quarterback.
For the sack on first down, it's 2nd down. Ball handed off. And the freshman brings him down quickly. So Texas has the lead as we break for the quarter. Sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets while we have a chance. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking to scramble. Fires it on the move. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And they get the conversion there. Set up now 1st down at the 38.
Chris, that was the defense's chance to get off the field. It's 3rd down. You're trailing. Have to get the ball back. And they give up a conversion. That is a back-breaking play for this defense.
They make the tackle, but this running back continues to churn out the yards. What a performance in this playoff game. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And tackled after a small pickup there. So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. A chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Try and muscle for the first down. He's in the clear. Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. Still no answer for this offense. That's just power football. This team out of the SEC believe they have a big edge at the line of scrimmage. That play shows why. Joel, if they can keep this up, looks like they're closing in on a big victory.
Well, they should have a lot of belief in that line of scrimmage because when you turn on the tape every single week, this offensive line pushing forward, winning that line of scrimmage, and they're doing it again here today.
Extra point up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the fourth quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Young. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. Dropping back. It's Carr. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Well, tomorrow when this quarterback coach grades this film, he's going to put a plus next to this play for the quarterback. Not only does he make the right read, but he picks up a nice bit of yardage, and he avoids the hit and steps out of bounds.
And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Chris, this is so tough as a quarterback because you've got to force the ball down the field. In this game situation, down 2 possessions, you've got to try to force the issue. But the defense knows that. They read his eyes and they picked it off. That is a great job by the secondary.
Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. Takes the handoff. It's Brown. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
They look to throw it here on second down. Finds his man. And the defense wraps him up.
When I watch tape of this team, this is one thing that sticks out. It's their timing and execution in the pass game. It looks like a simple curl, but it's thrown right on time. The route is perfect, and it's a first down.
They'll try to run for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. They continue to lean on the running back. He's had a solid game. When you're ahead of the scoreboard, Joe, they love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game. And as we've seen in previous weeks, that's when they really start chewing up the yardage.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Leaning on the run game here. He's got space. Touchdown, Longhorns. He runs it into the end zone. That's just power football. This team out of the SEC believe they'd have a big